Well, two state house Republicans are trying to pass a law that would allow police officers to test the blood of people they think are under the influence of alcohol or drugs. News 13's Natalie Wattis has the reason behind this push. Natalie joins us live tonight from the Roundhouse. Natalie.
Dean, House Bill 158 clarifies three things: who can perform a blood test, that a blood test can be used to detect things like alcohol or drugs in someone's system, and that a police officer needs to get a search warrant from a judge in order to get one.
What this law does is it gives the officer the ability, with everything that they're seeing, whether it's bad driving, the smell of marijuana, I'm just going to use marijuana as an example, seeing marijuana in the car, just the field sobriety test in general, or the drug recognition field sobriety test, to then apply for a search warrant.
Now, a judge would then have to determine if there was probable cause to test someone's blood for drugs or alcohol. Representative Reeb, one of the sponsors on this bill, along with Representative Bill Ream, says right now, if police suspect someone of driving under the influence of drugs, and here Reeb was using the example of seeing or smelling marijuana in the car, they can ask to do a blood test, but they can't do anything if the person refuses. One person spoke in opposition to this bill via Zoom.
I think this bill is like totally insane. How are you there's no actual limit for what you would do when you're testing a person for cannabis. And obviously, as you said, cannabis stays in your system for a while. It just seems completely arbitrary, and it seems like you're just making it easier for the police to prosecute people who are smoking marijuana or who they assume are under the influence of marijuana.
Some House committee members spoke in favor of this bill, citing the accuracy of blood tests in determining if someone is on drugs like fentanyl and cocaine. Representative Reeb defended her bill, saying it aligns with one of the governor's initiatives to crack down on DWIs, and she says state police support it. Back to you.
All right, Natalie, thank you. Now, this bill did not go to a vote today. Committee members asked the representative to fix some wording in the bill. A fiscal impact report on this bill says getting those search warrants and processing the tests could increase costs, and that it could also invite lawsuits.